I think we all know that video is the most powerful medium today to engage folks. And what we're seeing is video continues to get shorter, more snackable in nature. And I think a lot of this is how we consume content in our everyday lives. I know the enterprise is not going to embrace TikTok for the enterprise per se, but when we're consuming TikTok video and Instagram Reels in our everyday lives, our employees and our customers expect a similar type of content experience. And so I think enterprises are really embracing that reality for their future. What I think has been really interesting is seeing the different functional units adopt video. Historically, the video teams and social digital marketing, product marketing have kind of led those efforts. But what we're seeing right now is that learning and development is embracing video in a big way. And we're hearing a lot of talk about microlearning. And I think this is the same idea of learners. The modern day learner needs snackable content that hits them in real time, that isn't so antiquated. It's kind of living and breathing. So a lot of evolution in the learning and development space around microlearning. In the social space, it's been a lot about snackable videos. So even if you're doing live video content, great, but how do you create those snackable moments where you can really get the engagement and the follow-up kind of customer experience you want? And then I would say also in the internal comms, employee engagement side, how do you start not only having top-down executive comms to engage your employees, but how do you start kind of bringing to surface some of the employees' faces and voices across the organization? For DEI purposes, for corporate social responsibility initiatives, even just to showcase how the organization is growing and evolving from a cultural perspective. I've been asked a lot over the last several months, with the economy in the state that it is, what does that mean for video software buying in enterprises? And actually what we're finding and what we believe is that software is actually going to be growing in the year ahead. And I'll tell you why. Software is infinitely scalable and cost effective relative to the services-based approach of creating content. What's not changing is the demands for a volume of content being created, the need for speed to market, and obviously now we have this idea that costs need to come down. We need to produce content more cost effectively. Well, software and technology can do that in a way that human labor cannot. And so I think we'll see growth in this adoption of video-based software over the next year.